Hello everyone, let us begin the next topic, which is formatting of information. The main and the first most essential step that is used in signal processing is formatting. It is to ensure that the message or the source signal is made compatible with the digital processing unit. So the transformation of the information from the source in the form of a compatible digital bits or bit streams as zeros and ones is done as a first step in our formatting. So let us quickly recap that was done in our previous session, that is formatting of the information. So at the information source, we'll be having the information being present in three different ways, as already noted, like digital, textual, analog information that has to be converted in the form of a bit stream, and then after pulse modulation, we are going to have the pulse waveforms which are being transmitted using the transmission media, that is the channel, and at the receiver we are going to demodulate it back or detect the signal and get the information back at the information sink. So this is the holistic view of the formatting of a transmission or formatting and transmission of a baseband signal. Now let us quickly understand how the formatting of textual data or characters or messages is being done. So this textual data, when I say, or it is said as character, it can consist of any values like alphanumeric values, alphabets, capital letter alphabets, small letter alphabets, numbers 1 to 10 or numbers from 1 to 9. So these are basically converted in the form of a format by making use of the standards that are present, that is the alphanumeric and symbolic informations are going to be encoded into digital bits by using what? By using the several standard techniques that are available or several standard formats that are available, like American Standard Code for Information Interchange, which we in short call it as ASCII, and the Extended Binary Coded Decimal Interchange Code, which is EBCD, IC, and Baudot and Hollerith. So these are the standard formats which are available with us. So we are going to make use of these standard formats, which out of which we are already comfortable with the ASCII, which is American Standard Code for Information Interchange, and then EBCD, IC, right? So what is this EBCD? IC is basically your binary coded decimal thing that you used to do, like convert the decimal value to a binary coded value, that is a 4-digit value as zeros and ones. So the extension of the same BCD is what is your extended binary BCD IC. So here it is basically, this standard format was developed by IBM and it is used by IBM. So where the characters are represented in your EBCD ID as 8-bit characters. Coming for your ASCII, ASCII is of, it can be of 6-bit character, 7-bit character representation or 8-bit character representation, which is basically used in data communication. So coming for the block or the diagram which is representing us here is a textual message is converted into an encoder format. How? By making use of the standard formats that are available like ASCII and EBCD, IC, and those bits are now to be grouped as a group of k bits. So we are going to call this group of k bits, or let us assume that group of k bits to be equal to m, which is nothing but 2 power k. K is the number of bits of zeros and ones that is being used for that particular alphanumeric value or a symbol. Then that group of bits we are going to call it as M array, and that is fed as an input to the waveform encoder or a PCM waveform modulator and transmitted via the channel. So this is the formatting textual data using your ASCII. So you can see for different letters, first of all the bits are being represented here. The bits here are represented as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So least significant bit and the most significant bit is 7, least LSB is 1. So we are going to represent the data in the same format, and then you can see that the different alphabets, alphanumeric values are given like and, ampersand, hash, at, as well as small letter alphabets, capital letter alphabets, less than symbol, equal to symbol. So this is how it is. If I take an example of how to represent S, so now if I want to look for the representation of capital S using your American Standard Code for Information Interchange, this letter S is represented as 101 101. I am going from 765, and then moving on to your left hand side, which is 0011 101 0011, which is the code that will be encoded, or the bits that will be generated whenever you type as S in your computer. Let us also look at the next block, which is your EBCD IC kind of character coding, how it can be done for your different alphanumeric symbols. Like it is, as I already told, it is a 8-bit character code representation which is used by IBM, which is majorly used in your communication networking. And this method basically is little bit or quite different from your ASCII coding. And what is that? If it is different, let us now look at the value for your small letter S. So now the value for your small letter S here is, it is 0100 and then 0101, which is different when you compare it with that of the ASCII block that was already existing. So when you compare both of them, so it is going to be quite different. Though I have referred to small letter S, here you can again go back and refer to small letter S. The bit representation for this letter S in ASCII and in your EBCD IC is different. Let us take an example and understand how these messages or characters and symbols are being coded. So now coming for a message or a text, let's say take an example of the message think. So how is this think character is been represented by making use of 6-bit ASCII. As already told, I can make use of 7-bit ASCII, 8-bit ASCII, or even I can make use of 6-bit ASCII. So here it is representing 6-bit ASCII, so I have to refer to only 6 bits from bit number 1 to bit number 6. So the letter T is represented as 001010, letter H as 000100, and so on for your I, N and K. We have seen in the block that these bit streams which are generated, we can group them and call them as a array, which is M array basically. So the value of M here is given as 8 array digits. So we know that the value of M is given here as 8. So we need to find what will be the value of that grouping of bits K. So how do we find that the value of K? K will be equal to log of 8 to base 2, which is going to be equal to 3, which means we are going to group these number of bits that is written for your message thing as a group of 3. So in the same lines or on the same lines, we have grouped here as 3 bits each. So now you can also see the first bit here, it is 001, which is 1, 010, which is 2, and 00 it is 0, 100 it is 4, So likewise we went on representing those groups that we have made equivalent to their binary decimal value. Then these digits or symbols, I have to give the name for those groups. So that name is given as 8 array waveforms. So those 8 array waveforms is usually represented as Si of t, where this value of I, it is going to begin from 1 and it will go up to 8 for our this example of 8 array waveform. So now what is the value of I have for the first group? It is 1. So whatever the decimal equivalent value that we have got here, this 8 array digit that we symbol that we have given here, the same symbol we have to rewrite here as S1 of t. Then we have the next one, S2 of t. Then we have S0 of t. S0, the value of I is now 0. Then we have S4 of t. The value of I here is 4. Likewise we have to write it for the letter the next S4 of t, S4 of t, S3 of t, S4 of t, S6 of t and S4 of t. On the same lines, the same example is taken again, but now they are asking to calculate for a 32 array digits. So when I say it is 32 array digits, the m value is given as 32. I need to find the value of k. So once I find the value of k, I am going to group them as with the symbol digit represented below each one of them, right? So now for this particular example of a 32 array digit, we are going to get the k value as 5. So that k value of 5 is used, and we are going to group all these bits of zeros and ones as group of 5 5. So then we are going to rewrite the decimal equivalent value and then give the name for the 32 array waveform. So this is how the encoding process, this is how the array conversion process is done by making use of the standard formats that are available, is formatted and then converted into your array digits or the waveforms and transmitted using the medium. Now as an exercise to you or the user, try to find out what is the ASCII value of M, that is the capital letter M, and then also try to apply the coding technique for the message which is SIT ETE. Try to apply this and get the answer for the coding process that we have learnt by using the standard formats ASCII, or you can also go for what the EBDC IC character coding. Moving on to the summary of the session, we have learnt about the formatting block at the very beginning and then moved on to the formatting standards that are available, and we have also looked at the example of messages or the character coding or the symbol coding by making use of formatting techniques, that is the standard formatting techniques that are available. Thank you. Happy learning.